morning, everybody. It's Marianne with Positive Corners. I just wanted to start daily recording and start a YouTube channel and just give you guys some positive vibes for the day. You might follow me on Facebook, is my largest following right now, and I also have an Instagram and a Twitter where I envisioned creating a positive corner, aka Positive Corners, for people to go to get positive content. As we know, the world is full of a lot of cynicism and negativity, and I wanted to just shed some positive light and get people a positive place to go to when they need some encouragement. So that's one of the reasons why I started Positive Corners. I also started it because I just wanted to prove to myself that I could start something and finish it and do it every day, and I do. I try to post twice a day, morning and night. I do skip, sometimes I do skip a day. It's very rare, but life happens, right? I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm an aunt, etc. So I do have my own life going on. This is a hobby for me right now. I do envision myself taking it further, if that's my, calling. I just feel like I really do have a lot to give and to shed some light on some subjects. So with that being said, I just wanted to say, I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate you if you're following me right now. I guess my biggest question is why? Why are you seeking positive content in your life? What are you going through that you resonate with some of the posts that I make? I think that it's nice to know that there's some other person out there that can relate to your story and or what you're going through, and think that, we're all in this together, basically, in this universe. And I do believe in the law of attraction. I do believe in the laws of the universe, and I encourage you to do your own research and look into it. About 10 years ago is probably when I had a major turning point in my life, almost 11 years ago, where I was brought through a very traumatic experience, and I didn't think that I was going to make it. I didn't think that I had enough life in me to make it through this really difficult time. And I remember a program coming on PBS, and it was Dr. Wayne Dyer, and he was giving a speech or a talk about changing your thoughts to change your life. And I always, thought that was a cliche saying. We always hear, "This too shall pass. It is what it is," But when you really stop and think about it, it's so true. I mean, all you have is this moment. All you have is right now. We tend to dwell on things that happened in the past, and those are gone. I mean, that moment is over. And as we all have a story, we all have been through stuff. We all have been through, tough times. And if anything, it's shown us that we can make it through. So I take solace in knowing that, we're on the right track. We're presented a million options a day on choices to make. And it's your own personal decisions and choices and reactions that are causing the reality around you. People who are really into their own self-worth and believe that, no, things are happening to me, Marianne, and that is why I'm reacting this way. If you can, for a moment, just take some time and just quiet those thoughts in your head. And this is where I'm at right now. I'm really trying to just quiet my mind. That constant voice, that constant story, the constant, bringing up past mistakes, or that person did this to me, or that person did that to me. It is causing you misery. It is causing you anxiety. It is causing you pain. And until you confront that and realize that it is your voice in your head that is bringing those circumstances and those situations to this present moment, things become really, really clear quick that you have a lot of control that you haven't been open to. You have the control to react in any way you want to react. We are creatures of habit. We are creatures of knee-jerk reactions, getting offended, not taking time to just take a deep breath, slow down, and not everything needs an immediate response. Not everything needs to be defended. Not everything needs to be taken personally. You need to self-reflect and just own that moment and your response. So this has greatly helped me in my life. And I will tell you, in the last year since I started Positive Corners, so many of you have reached out to me either via text message or, on a Facebook Messenger or DM chat, and just have expressed what you're going through and how some of my content might have helped you through a really terrible time. And I'm glad that I am there, and just a little piece of something that I've gone through could help somebody else out. It's amazing. So I encourage you to just practice this in your own daily life. Have some compassion, have empathy, give love where there is hate. I mean, we don't have to continue the cycle of hating because people are throwing hate at us. We don't have to live that way. You don't have to live by the judgment of others. When you let all of that go, it just really becomes clear that you have the control to live your life without worrying about the judgment of others. Just be happy, do what's best. You don't have to cut other people down to make it ahead in this life. There's enough for us all. I tell my kids all the time, there's enough pie for everybody. We always are fighting and thinking that we have to throw this one under the bus or that one under the bus so I can get mine. That's just not the way it is. That is lack consciousness. That means that you feel that there is not enough for everybody, that there is only enough and only the top are getting it. And it honestly, when you feel like that and you think like that, you're keeping yourself in that situation. You're keeping yourself in a lackful thought pattern. And if you can break free from that, I'm telling you, things just really open up and become real. Of course, some of my personal friends and family are following me on this platform, and they know my struggles of what I've been through. And I listen to a ton of positive and motivational speakers and self-improvement people, and it's all the same. It's all the same, just in their own way. And I really encourage you to go out there and to seek, some other individuals that you can resonate with. Some of the top people that I listen to, of course, Wayne Dyer. He started me off on this path. He unfortunately has passed away, but his content is on YouTube and his books are out there. I've shared them with friends. He helped me out of the darkest place in my life. I listen to Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks. I listen to Gary Vee. He's an entrepreneur, and he also is a motivational, he doesn't like to be called a motivational speaker, but he is. He's heavy on empathy and kindness in the workplace, which has transformed his business. I listen to Jim Rohn, Tony Robbins. Of course, all of those people are very well known. There's just a million stories out there. Steve Harvey even is on this. Will Smith, Oprah, Eckhart Tolle. These are all individuals who have great platforms, and they're open-minded to these law of attraction ways. I mean, they're not saying law of attraction, but they are preaching it. So you have to be able to read through the lines and just know that anything is available to you. It is up to you, though, to believe it. And if you don't believe it, you won't see it. And so I'm going to start doing this every day. I'm going to try to post, just these little voice clips of my thoughts in the morning. along with my written posts in the morning. So feel free to follow me. I'll try to link it in my YouTube channel. But again, this is your journey, and it is up to you to make it what you want. You are creating your reality by your thoughts and your reactions to situations in your life. So my recommendation is to really just self-reflect and think about, what are you doing? What choices are you making that are bringing you through where you currently are in life? We are a sum total. This is one of Wayne Dyer's quotes. We are a sum total of all of our choices up until now. If you really think about that, every choice you have made to either go right or left or say yes or no has ultimately been your choice. Whether you give that choice to somebody else or not is up to you 100%. So really own which turns you're making today and what you're saying yes to and what you're saying no to. And I encourage you to spread kindness. It's free. Smile at somebody, open a door, give a compliment. It really does make you feel better when you're happy. And that's all I'm trying to do, is make this world a little bit more happier of a place, a little bit more positive of a place, and I encourage you to just do that. Have a great day, everybody, and stay tuned for more.